All right, so it's the holiday season. The holiday season is upon us. It has even started already. A lot of you are already planning for, your December break. I don't think I'm positioning this camera very well. Please. The holiday season is upon us, like I mentioned earlier, and this is the time where scammers actually make a lot of money because they know that you're going to be online most of the times, going to do transfers, going to do shoppings and things like that. So it's important to extra careful this period. And I know you might say that there are a lot of information around this about being safe online and all of that. But trust me, one thing that made me maybe one thing that actually prompted one thing that actually prompted me to make this video was because during an event that I was invited for last week, it was a digital security event to train people on digital tools. And after my presentation, this beautiful woman approached me and she was like, WhatsApp just got hacked while I was giving my presentation, and that somebody called her to ask for her OTP, and she thought it was a church member. So she gave the person her OTP and she was logged out of her account. And the person started asking her contacts for money. You know how those people do now. Immediately, they started asking her contacts for money. And interestingly, some of our contacts were actually in the same presentation as well. They were at the same venue. So she accosted the person and said, why would you transfer money to me? Have I ever asked you to do such a thing before? And there was a there was a scuffle kind of as to you shouldn't have done that, and the other person was saying that she didn't have to confirm because it was her and all of that. Anyway, the whole point of the conversation is I honestly didn't know that people still fall for scams like this because I felt really bad. I tried to see how I could help her to retrieve her accounts, but I wasn't able to because WhatsApp gave a lock time. They already locked the account and told her that she would have to wait for 10 hours before she can request for another OTP. So it was really, really sad. And I felt it was important because this is the time where most of these people would want to carry out tactics. So please, I want you to ensure that you're extra cautious this time around. And I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that you need to take into consideration. And the first one is please don't ever share your OTP with anybody because once they have your OTP, they have access to your account already. Nobody claiming to be your friend or your bank or your family. If they call you and ask you for your OTP, nobody has any business asking you for your OTP. If you're trying to make a transfer, nobody has any business asking you for your OTP. Nothing like that. So please, if you are performing any transactions or you're even trying to log into your accounts with your social media account, most times they will ask you for an OTP, and this OTP may be sent to you via your SMS or your authenticator app if you have one. So you want to ensure that you're very careful and you do not divulge this OTP to anybody. It's very crucial. Now the second one is, so yes, you also want to check links before clicking. Most of us, in fact, it's very rampant these days. We just get messages from people asking for, maybe you've been invited for one job application on WhatsApp, like, and I'm going to apply for this job. So there are a lot of people that already have our numbers, and they are using this as a way to, scam us, right? So if you receive any message from anybody telling you to click this link to go and confirm anything, or that you just want to trip to Switzerland or a Christmas bonus, that's the tactic now. Now that it's almost Christmas, they'll tell you that you want a Christmas bonus and all of that. Please don't click any link you are not sure of or from an unknown number. It's very, very dangerous because it might direct you to a phishing website where they might ask you for your email, your phone number, your password, and all of those sensitive details. And if you're not careful, you can put your sensitive details there and they would have access to it. Everything in plain text. So you have to be very, very careful about that. Then the third word I want to talk about is to enable two-factor authentication. Enable two-factor authentication if it's your bank application, if it's your social media application, whatever application you're using, ensure that you have two-factor authentication enabled. It's very, very important and it adds a layer of security for you. Then you also need to be cautious of urgent messages. In fact, this is very, very important because they prey on fear. They prey on fear. I remember there was a time about when I was like maybe 19 or 20 thereabouts, and I got a call from an unknown number, and the number says something like that the person is a police officer or something, and that there was an accident on the roads right now, and my sister was one of the people, and he got my number from my sister, and then that I need to send some money to him so he can do something. I don't know if it was room money or airtime that he even asked for. And at first I was afraid because I had accidents and I was scared. But when he started asking for money or airtime, I knew that something is fishy. And I even knew that it was so, so wrong because I don't even have a sister to begin with, right? So I felt like, okay, who is this person trying to deceive? But at the beginning, when he said accident, it was like urgent and I felt that fear. If I did have a sister, I might not even want to like ask or confirm, okay, let me talk to her. I may not, I will just transfer the money immediately to the person. So you need to be very, very careful of messages that say, click this link now, or click this link immediately before you lose your bonus or before 5 minutes or something like that. Anything that preys on is your fear or your sense of urgency, know that there's something up. Then teach your friends and family. Teach your friends and family. I have an already made assumption that a lot of people know about this. People are already aware of this. They know that they shouldn't give anybody their OTP. But the encounter I had made me realize that a lot of people still need to be enlightened on best security practices, how to protect themselves online. And you can play a part in that. And you can do that by either sharing this video to your friends and your family. If it's something that you know you cannot explain properly to them, send them this video so that they can watch it and be enlightened. So, especially your older relatives, right? Because these people are exposed to the same threats that we are exposed to, but they're not knowledgeable enough, or I don't want to use that word knowledgeable because they are, but they don't have the right information to be able to protect themselves properly, to help them protect themselves. So I think this video is getting too long. I would like to stop here. My name is Damilola Akinshawa. I am a cybersecurity professional. Thank you for watching. Bye.